And with that, we will move to the next bill, which is House File 1534. Representative Keeler brings this bill, and I will just say we will move your bill before the committee with the intent to lay it over for possible inclusion in an omnibus bill. And Representative Keeler, I understand you have an A1 author's amendment. Would you like to move the amendment?
Sure.
Representative Keeler moves the A1 to get the bill in the shape she would like us to consider it in. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? None. The motion prevails. Amendment is adopted. Representative Keeler, to your bill as amended, please.
Thank you, Chair and members. First, I want to start off thanking Chair Bierman and both vice chairs for signing on to House File 1534, with me understanding that when we have access to healthy foods, it actually has a positive outcome when it comes to our health. What House File 1534 does is two things. One, it moves the Healthy Eating Here at Home program, often called Market Bucks, over to the Department of Health from the humanities. It's often not made a lot of sense that food insecurities is in humanities, so we believe that the move to Department of Health makes sense, but also it builds off of the success of longstanding Market Bucks programs by expanding this nutrition incentive to grocery stores. So just so you know the difference, Market Bucks helps low-income customers who use SNAP stretch their food budgets at farmers markets. I don't know if you're like me, but we're a big fan of farmers markets in our community, and we love when we're able to use our SNAP food supports there. What this does is what I like to call federal couponing. When we utilize this program, we get a federal match, which actually means that we leverage other federal dollars into our local economies. What Fresh Bucks does is, while Market Bucks has been extremely popular, most of the time our farmers markets only take place during warm weather months. Many participants who want fresh or access to fresh fruits and vegetables year-round find that overly cost prohibitive. What this would do is expand what we're doing in farmers markets to our grocery stores. With that, I'll hand it over to my testifiers for time.
Thank you, Representative Keeler. We have two testifiers. If they could both come forward, Mr. Barthel and Ms. Walter, please. Please introduce yourself to the committee and proceed with your testimony.
Yes, good afternoon, Chair Bierman, Chair Backer, and members of the committee. My name is Steve Bartle. I'm Director of Government Relations for the Minnesota Grocers Association. For over 125 years, the MGA has been a leading voice for Minnesota's food industry. Our membership includes over 300 retailers, food producers, manufacturers, brokers, and wholesalers. Together, the MGA members operate over 1,300 locations and employ over 150,000 people. We would like to express our appreciation to Representative Keeler for carrying this proposal, as well as bipartisan co-sponsors, Mr. Chair, both co-chairs or co-vice chairs, and Representative Perryman for their support of this bill, as well as our friends at the Food Group for championing this legislation. As Representative Keeler laid out, House File 1534 aims to expand the successful Market Bucks program, which currently helps SNAP recipients stretch their fresh food budgets at farmers markets. This expansion pilot would expand the use of these to traditional grocery retailers, making it easier for SNAP shoppers to access healthy, fresh foods year-round. Fresh produce is crucial for good nutrition, but we also know that it's one of the most expensive food categories for low-income shoppers. The Fresh Bucks program would leverage federal funds to reduce costs for these essential foods, making them more affordable for SNAP customers who are already some of the most price-conscious shoppers in the grocery aisles. This expansion would also help provide much-needed support for retailers, particularly small businesses who are facing increased operational costs. Grocers are vital to their communities, but small retailers continue to struggle with rising expenses and the growing dominance of larger chains. The average profit margin for independent grocers is just 1.6%, so every little bit of support counts. Neighboring states like Wisconsin and Iowa have already implemented similar programs, helping local retailers and consumers. The Fresh Bucks program would be a win-win for Minnesota, benefiting both retailers and low-income families seeking to put more fresh food on their tables. Thank you for your time today, and we hope you will support House File 1534.
Thank you, Mr. Barthel. Ms. Walter, if you could introduce yourself and please proceed.
Good afternoon, Chair and committee members. My name is Tamara Walter. I'm a single working mom of two in Blaine, low-income constituent, voter, SNAP benefit recipient, and also user of the Market Buck program. I am for the Market Bucks program. As a SNAP benefit recipient, I get to participate in the Market Bucks program that helps me to make my dollars go 2/3 farther. The Market Bucks program is amazing every time you use it during the summer and the spring market, and we need to keep this program going. However, during the winter market, there is not access to fresh fruits and vegetables. This has a negative impact on my family, not having access to fresh fruits and vegetables with our health conditions. First, 2/3 of my family has type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes, which require high protein and lots of fresh fruits and vegetables to keep our blood sugars balanced. Second, we also have celiac disease in our home. Celiac disease is an allergy to wheat, barley, rye, and oat, and is also known as gluten. Fresh fruits and vegetables do not contain gluten, so eat a lot of them. A Fresh Bucks program would be a wonderful addition to the Market Bucks program, which helps my family to financially afford purchasing fresh fruits and vegetables with the price exponentially rising. In conclusion, it is very important to keep this Market Bucks program going and fund the expansion of Fresh Bucks. Low-income families deserve the equality to have access to fresh fruits and vegetables all year long and keep us healthy. Please give the green light to Fresh Produce Bucks program. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony, Ms. Walters. Any members of the public wishing to testify? Seeing none, we'll move to discussion to the bill among members. I do not see any, so we can go to Representative Keeler. Closing comments, please.
Thank you, Chair and members. I think this is a wonderful idea. I grew up in food insecurity, and I can tell you shopping in the middle of the grocery store, though it's reasonably priced, is not the best health outcomes. So this is a unique way for us to utilize the resources we have to support our local grocers, our local growers, and our local individuals. Thank you all.
Thank you, Representative Keeler. I renew the motion that House File 1534 as amended be laid over for possible inclusion in an omnibus bill. With that, the bill is laid over.